I'm back with my Wwe review for December 1st, 2014, and we are officially in the holiday season. It's December, that much closer to Christmas, the biggest, and then the biggest party every year, New Year's Eve, which we skyrocket towards 2015. I can't believe it's almost here, but we got one more pay-per-view to get through before, well, at least WWE has one more pay-per-view to get through before we reach the new year. That's TLC coming up in a couple weeks. But first, we got Monday Night Raw live on the USA Network, followed by the Stone Cold podcast on the WWE Network live with Vince McMahon as his special guest, and it's been promised that he's holding nothing back. And I don't. They get into what I'm hoping they get into with CM Punk, but now let's start out with Raw. Before I get to that, look, I want to remind everyone to check out Big Dub 360 on Facebook and Twitter. Check out Andre Corbeil, Big Wave Hernandez, and Big Bill Style with the Can-Am Wrestling Report every Saturday night on the Andre Corbeil YouTube page, as well as the Twitter and all the Twitter, YouTube accounts, and BillAtNo1Wrestling.com and At1 on Twitter, I believe. All the links should be in the description down below, as well with my Twitter and Facebook account. But now let's get to Monday Night Raw. We kick it off with John Cena interrupting the Raw General Manager, the anonymous Raw General Manager, as he was attempting to make his first announcement of the night. John Cena interrupts, and they go back and forth with the General Manager being quoted by Michael Cole, as Cena shuts down the computer, at least for the moment. Out comes Seth Rollins, as they go back and forth. Rollins is accompanied by J&J Security, Jamie Noble, Joey Mercury, as they all come to the ring. Rollins and Cena go back and forth until the Raw General Manager announces that it will be Cena versus Rollins at the TLC pay-per-view and a tables match. They get into a brawl, which brings out Big Show, Ryback, Ziggler, Concessions, or Corporate Kane, whichever one you want to call him, as well as Eric Rowan. I believe that's everyone that came out. Yeah, I think so. But it breaks down into a brawl, and we find out later, after the commercial, after Cena gets triple bombed through a table by Rollins and J&J Security, Shield style through the table, after he was knocked out by Big Show. We come back from a commercial and find out that it's Big Show versus Eric Rowan, and in the main event we have Cena teaming with Ziggler and Eric Rowan, Ziggler and Ryback, I should say, against Seth Rollins, corporate or Concessions Kane, whichever one you're going to call it, and Luke Harper, who actually came out during that war. But as we continue on, the first match of the night is the tag team turmoil to decide who will face the champions Miz and Mizdow at TLC. We start out with the New Day making their debut on Raw, as we have Big E and Kofi Kingston start out with Gold and Stardust. The New Day take out Gold and Stardust rather quickly, in my opinion. This brings out Cesaro and Tyson Kidd, who for some unknown reason are now a tag team. They have a bit of a brawl between them, a bit of a match between those two teams until Gold and Stardust return and attempt to attack Xavier Woods, who was on the outside cheerleading. The distraction leads to Cesaro and Tyson getting the pinfall victory Uh, After that, we have the Usos come out and pin and beat Tyson and Cesaro, and it ends up with the final two teams being the Usos taking on Adam Rose and yes, the Buddy. Uh, Adam Rose and the Buddy have a bit of an argument amongst themselves, which leads to the Usos picking up win. They will face Miz and Mizdow for the tag team titles at TLC now. They did show backstage that Naomi, the wife of one of I want to say Jimmy Uso, or I guess they're now acknowledging that they are a married couple now. She's watching the whole match, and then after the match is over, Miz and Mizdow approach her, and Miz gives her a card for a talent agent that he says would be happy to represent her in Hollywood. I'm not sure where that's going, but looks like it's going to be interesting. We did find out that Eric Rowan is a certified genius. It looks like they attempted to do a backstage interview with I can't remember the guy, the interview guy's name, but he said, well, what is a classically trained guitarist, a winemaker, and a certified genius, IQ of a genius. Can't remember the IQ, but then we have Big Show and Rowan that breaks down into a brawl as Big Show uses the stairs. He actually tossed the stairs towards Rowan after he was on the ground, and the edge of the stairs caught Rowan in the head, the back of the head. And now we have on the WWE app, you can now vote to decide who AJ will team up with to take on the Bellas in a tag team match. It's either going to be Naomi, Natalya, or Alicia Fox. I wish they would have put Paige in this, so it could at least possibly be Paige and AJ as a tag team. I'd like to see that, but those are your choices. I don't know, I know you probably won't see this until after the show's over, but that's what's happening. So let's get back and see how the rest of the show continues. I forgot to mention that also during that first hour, Vince McMahon showed up, but only to plug the WWE Network show he's doing later. He did after Raw went off the air with Stone Cold Steve Austin on his podcast, and I just watched it. It was amazing. I'm going back to rewatch Raw because I forgot to finish my review. I only did the first part when I was actually watching Raw, but now I'm going back to watch it again as I see Fandango come out for a match that was supposed to be against Jack Swagger, but instead we see, and after Swagger's music hits a few times, we see Steph Coulter in the back with Swagger. It looks like Coulter was attacked. And then we see Rusev come out, and after a commercial, they announced also that Fandango is officially the winner of the match by count out, and then after the commercial we see Rusev come out and start to sing a Russian version of our national anthem. He changed some of the change some of the words to make it fit for Russia, and I thought it was funny. But this brings out Jack Swagger, who ends up attacking Rusev, and Rusev makes a hasty retreat. After that, we have Damien Mizdow taking on one of the Los Matadores. Earlier on the show, after the Diva match, after the after the tag team turmoil match, I should say, well, the Usos won. we saw Miz and Mizdow Miz hand a card to Naomi in the back. It was supposedly a card for a business manager, for a talent agent, I guess. And told her that she had talent. He watched her music video she did a few months ago, and he said she had talent and should contact his talent agent. This during the match with Mizdow and one of the Lost Boys, Jimmy Uso, I think. So husband Jimmy came out and slapped the taste out of Miz's mouth, who was on commentary during the match. It was so hard he hit the microphone on the headset that Miz was wearing, and you could hear it bounce off Miz's face. It was like intense. And then Miz had this like shock look on his face, like, what the hell was that about? But it was gonna be the Usos versus Miz and Mizdow for the tag titles at TLC. And we continue on. We have Bray Wyatt taking on R-Truth in a match that lasted all 2 seconds, 5 seconds. After that, he begged for Ambrose to come out, which he did. It ended up in a brawl. Well, Ambrose ended up destroying Bray Wyatt's rocking chair, and it looked like it really got to Bray. I'm not sure what the real significance of that chair is supposed to be, but it really got to Bray. As they use a lot of ladders and tables and chairs, which will be used at TLC during their TLC match. We continue on with Cabela's taking on AJ and her partner chosen by the WWE Universe, Naomi. And who would have thought that after we played with Miz and Mizdow earlier in the show. We all know that these polls and voting things aren't really the fans voting, and we know it's all rigged. So, I mean, seriously, I sort of knew that Naomi was going to be the one picked, but we continue on. Naomi and AJ get the win after AJ forces Nikki Bella to tap out to the Black Widow, and I went nuts for that, because I seriously don't like Nikki Bella, and I seriously adore AJ. But I know she's married to Punk. I'm not like that, but we continue on with we continue on with sorry for the oh, we continue on with a Christmas segment with old Saint Mick Foley dressed as Santa Claus. And for those that didn't realize this, the young lady that was with him during that segment was none other than his daughter, Noelle Foley. She's on Twitter, follow her, she's awesome. And she's looking to be a wrestler or something in sports entertainment. I'm sure this is probably her first step into actually being an on-air talent at some point. But I thought that was pretty cool that she actually got to be on the show. But as we continue on, we have the main event match. Cena, Ryback, and Dolph Ziggler taking on Corporate Concessions King, whichever one you want to call it. Seth Rollins and Luke Harper. I keep messing that up, Luke Harper. Well, before that, we had Paul Heyman via satellite talking about why Brock Lesnar's not on the show every week, and he pretty much says that Brock Lesnar is what's known as a special attraction, that if you see something every single week, eventually you get tired of it, and that's what wrestling is, a special attraction that should only be seen every so often. Uh, Even though he's still WWE World Heavyweight Champion, but we continue on with the main event match. Dolph Ziggler, surprisingly, in my opinion, picks up the win for his team, hitting Luke Harper as Harper went for a powerbomb. Ziggler rolled over his back and caught him in a roll-up for the pinfall. It's very surprising again, in my opinion. Dolph Ziggler actually picked up the win in this match when Cena was in it. I would have expected Cena to somehow get the victory, but Dolph picks up the win. I'm hoping that this is the start of Dolph actually getting a renewed push to be a main event caliber star. I'd like to see that, but after the match, it all breaks down as everybody gets back in the ring, and all the guys that came out at the start of the show came out again, and we ended with Big Show taking every finisher from all the baby faces, all these faces. Big Show gets demolished by Ziggler, Eric Rowan, Cena, and Ryback, and we end with all four of Team Cena that were out there. But all the remaining members of Team Cena standing tall. I'm not sure where this is going to lead, but it's I'm not really sure. I like the final part there at the end where Big Show basically got destroyed, but it is what it is. I would have liked to see more of the anonymous general manager. I would have liked to actually see who he was, even though we all know it was Hornswoggle last time. They teased it like it was going to be somebody different this time, but we didn't see who it was. Next week is the Slammy Awards. Seth, no, Seth Green. Yeah, I think it's Seth Green. Yeah, I don't know. Seth Green from the television show Dads, the movie, the Austin Powers movies, and Family Guy, and Robot Chicken. He's going to be a special host for next week's Raw as we present the Slammy Awards. But until then, before everybody goes on the WWE app and tries to vote who they want, we all know it's going to end up. We all know basically how it's going to end up in the voting, because we all know the voting's rigged. So there's no real point in that. But until the next video, like, subscribe, comment, check out all those links in the description, and tell me what you thought of Raw. That's it for now. I'm out of here. See ya.